Hi, welcome to Keana Sky Speaks Readings, Oracle of the Sky Realms readings. Today we're going to be doing a reading about the collective energy, specifically for the end of the month to the beginning of the month. So like July 22nd to August 1st to 3rd. But I like to say that my readings are timeless, so this could resonate at any time. But collectively, we're kind of going through a shift in consciousness and really mindset, attitude, and things like that. And I have this makeshift deck that I'm going to use throughout, but I am learning to just channel, not having to use cards for my channelings and just sitting here and letting my thoughts flow and speaking on what spirit wants me to speak on. And going with whatever pops in my head sometimes, because that's how my psychic works. So it's like I heard prayer is essential, and the top of the deck is what I'm going to pull for that. Surrender to the divine. Okay, surrender to the divine. Give your prayers, give your offerings to the divine, and let the divine know how you feel. Talk to the divine like a friend. By using the proper respect, remember that there is a proper respect when going to the divine, when going to the something that's greater than yourself. You want to give that proper respect. You want to give that surrender to say, oh, I'm not lower, but I am coming in reverence to make a request. Okay. Be observant in your daily life. Observe things. Make time to observe. Have enough time in your life to observe what's going on so that you're not getting caught up in something that you're not supposed to get caught up in, okay? And for that, transmute dark to light, number 747, okay? Yes, so when you're observing, you're going to observe and transmute the light to dark. So when you encounter like suffering or you encounter an obstacle, you can transmute that. And the way that you can transmute it, the first step is to observe what's going on, observe the situation, and then transmute the situation accordingly. Okay? Intention is important, is what came up next. Intentions on everything. Intentions with everybody, making sure you make it clear what your requirement is for the relationship, the boundaries and everything, and to keep the boundaries and not to like sell yourself short. Okay? Lotus full blown for that one. Intention, the intention is to become a lotus flower. So make sure that attention is known, what you want, and with that, it will bring ecstasy in your life. Peace, ecstasy, and passion is what I heard. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Thank you, angels, ancestors, and Spirit Guides. I thank you for this collective message. I ask all messages that come through are from the highest source light, the most benevolent light. And as we continue with the messages coming through, spirit symbol, light body activation, Merkaba. Okay? Yeah. So the collective is going through an upgrade. Our Merkabas are active, meaning that when we are either doing meditation or not, we are activated so that we can help the field become activated. To help the field become activated as well as ourselves become activated with this light body Merkaba energy where we are connecting with divine collective consciousness. Okay? 3 out. 3. Pre-shuffled. Ask and ye shall receive, seek and ye shall find. Knock and the door shall be open to you. I will finish that off with that. Okay? I didn't write it on there, but that is the point of that card. Ask and ye shall receive, seek and ye shall find. Knock and the door shall be open to you. Okay, and so the spirit revelation for today is the answer is no, just let it go and flow. That's funny for me because it's paired with be the hands and feet, okay? Which means sacrifice and which means give of yourself, right? But then on top of it was the answer is no, just let it go and flow. Don't be the hands and feet for something that doesn't fill your cup as well, is what Spirit's trying to say. And that was a message for me as well, because I'm part of the collective, and today I made a decision to not go through with something where I would feel like being a slave instead of being a part of a community. Okay. Okay, it's going to be out of these two that fell out. For the next message. Ooh. Heart. Okay, yes. Yes, Spirit. Heart chakra is what is activating mostly for me and for the collective as well. So this message is for the collective, and I'm part of the collective, so a lot of messages are coming through about what I've been going through, but then I've been connecting with other people and they're going through the same thing. It's like it's coming through for everybody. And today is the portal day. I didn't realize today is June 22nd or it's July 22nd. Oh, sorry. I just had a moment because it's July 22nd at 12:22. So I almost saw 22222 across the board. So, anyways, and as I pulled that out, heart, and I pulled out hope as well. Okay. So it's very special. But the first one I pulled was heart, and that's our activations. And hope is what Spirit wants to tell us that is there. It's ever present all the time. Hope will never leave. Hope is there to stay. Hope will get you through the day. Hope will take you and make you less of a stray, because when you have hope, you begin a new day. Okay. Call on your guides. Feel safe. You are not alone. It's okay to call on your guides. I called on my guides today. And I asked for like I won't really go into that, but when you ask, it's answered like in a way that fulfills your soul so much that I just can't believe it. Okay? And then Spirit's knowledge for today is what's for you is right here. Remember, you create your own reality. Manifest it. And I wouldn't even say right now, I wouldn't even say manifest it. I would say sit in it and realize you are already in your ultimate reality. And then this one came out. Let my emotions not be waves, but keep me steady. It's like on the plow. So emotions do come in waves, but what I'm talking about here is don't let your emotions create waves that destruct, that destroy, that aren't effective. If you're gonna let your emotions flow where your intention goes instead of all over the place. So the collective is going through emotional maturity upgrades. For sure. And learning that the soul is refined through adversity at times. And that the soul is a gem, so being refined through adversity creates an immaculate piece of gem work. Okay. And Heaven's Gate. Om Mani Padme Hum. Twice in this reading, I have pulled out the lotus, which is important because the lotus is very important for learning and knowing that you are growing exactly the way you're supposed to be growing. Let joy overflow in your soul. And you are the one you have been waiting for. 2121. 3 plus 3. 9. 6. Transition phase. Going for the gusto. Remember to stop and flow. And with that flow you shall glow. Spread your wings. Growth and transformation. And then the last card is love yourself first. So Spirit is really driving home that we need to choose ourselves over really everything. To choose ourselves and to love ourselves and to make sure that we're just doing everything in our power to keep our peace. Okay? I'm getting keep the peace, keep your peace, be peaceful. And remember that growing emotionally takes time. Growing in maturity takes time. And the soul is being refined while we're here, so just remember that. And let's pull out a goodbye card for the point of the whole reading. What is the point of the whole reading, Spirit? Okay. You are the light. Continue to learn light language. Okay, continue learning light language. Continue doing what you're doing. And be kind to yourself and others. So, you are the light. Continue learning light language. It's an interesting message. And it comes out as a 9, so it's like endings and new beginnings. So continue to dwell and bathe in the light is what I'm hearing. Continue to be the light. Continue what you're doing. Don't give up on what you're doing. just because there is adversity does not mean that you have to give up or that the world is ending. And there is hope beyond all hope. Just wanted to encourage you guys today. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for the 3 people who watch my channel. I appreciate you. And if you would like to, comment if this resonates, and subscribe to my channel if you like my content. If not, have a good day anyways.